Alright, I'll do this, but I'm telling you one question about us choking, and I'm out of here. Alright, thank you everybody. Thank you. It's obviously very exciting times here at the Blue Jays ahead of this Game 7 of the ALCS. Now, it's obviously not a position that we saw ourselves in 3 games ago, but there's always that buzz, that Game 7 buzz around the clubhouse, and I can tell you the boys are absolutely raring to go and ready to put things right. Now, do we have any questions? Yeah. Trudeau Boucher Canadian stereotype, eh? Now, there's no doubt about it, the Jays are choking, eh? Right, that's it, I'm leaving. Nope, that's it, I'm done. Screw you all. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to Game 7 of the ALCS. And it was all going so well, wasn't it, when we were 3-0 up against the Astros, having beaten the Angels 3-0. And it's all gone a little bit wrong these last few games. Injuries have been the main problem, as well as bats just going cold. And here we are, we find ourselves in Game 7 now with a little bit of nervousness, certainly on the general manager's behalf. It's going to be Blake Snell taking the mound for us today. You can see Jansen is the main concern. His bat has just frozen up on us this particular series against Houston. There's been a lot of talk on the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, there's a link down in the description. Go and make sure you sign up for that or join into that. A lot of discussion as to exactly what we need to do to get some runs going. The pitching hasn't been fantastic, but I don't think it's necessarily been the problem. You can see we've only managed to get 4 runs in each of the last 4 games, so we need to do just a little bit better than that, don't we? So let's go and have a look at these lineups and see what we've done to hopefully, finally, get across the line in this Game 7 and get ourselves into the World Series. And this is it. Bo Bichette leads us off at shortstop. William McQuaid bats second at second. Vlad Jr. bats third at third. And BT cleans up in left field. That hasn't changed. Jury is batting 5. He's a designated hitter. It is Rowdy Tellez batting 6 at first base. We're going to keep faith with Denny Jansen. He bats 7. Khalil Lee comes into right field for this one in place of Grishuk. Hamilton stays in center field batting 9. Blake Snell is on the mound for us. We're up against Charlie Morton for them. He is a good pitcher when fit, and unfortunately for us, he is fit. We did beat him in Game 3 of the series. Let's hope we can go and beat him in Game 7. And this is it, our date with destiny. Snell to lead us off against Tucker, who is batting .386 in the postseason. It went to Game 7 when we played him last year in the ALCS. We go in Game 7 again, and, well, Snell wasn't here last year, so let's hope he can get us off to a good start here and get himself into a World Series. That's the ground ball. Rowdy Tellez makes a simple play, and that is 1 away. Adam Eaton comes in now. He is batting .391 this postseason. 1-1 again. He looks for the bunt. Vlad comes charging in. Does Vlad have a play? He doesn't. Well, he does, but not quick enough. And it's a 1-out single for Adam Eaton. It brings up Bregman, who is batting .289. He's going to face Snell. 2-2's the count, and Snell gives up a hit up the middle. And is Eaton going to go to third? He is. Oh, and you get that sinking feeling as with 1 out, we have runners at the corners. Jordan Alvarez comes up to bat. He has 5 home runs this postseason. I think most of them have been against us as well. Batting .292, 2-2's the count. This is a massive strikeout if we can get it, and we can. Huge from Blakey Snell. Alright, he's got Jerry Springer up now. He's in a slump, only batting .167, but he is better versus left-handed pitchers. It's 2 out, runners at the corners. First pitch, swing. Oh, and he's delivered the RBI single. And we fall behind in the top of the first. Altuve comes in now, batting .289. He's going to face Snell. 0-2's the count. He strikes out. But Snell gives up a run. We are 1 run down after the top of the first. It's going to be Bo Bichette to lead us off, batting .375 in the postseason. It's a full count. Come on, Bo. Get yourself on base, mate. Come on. Come on. Bo strikes out, and that is 1 away. Brings up McQuaid now, who is batting .214 in this postseason. Does have 3 home runs, though. First pitch swing from William McQuaid. What can he do? He has grounded it to the right side of the pitcher. Was it the left side of the pitcher, depending which way he's standing? It's probably the left. No, I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's Vlad Jr. coming in. He's batting .375. 0-1's the count. Come on, Vladdy boy. Get us into this World Series, mate. He's got a really good piece of that. Rips it into left field. That's a 2-out single. And it's going to bring up Matt Beattie now to see if he can keep this innings going for us. He's batting .353 in the postseason. 2-2's the count. Come on, Beattie. He has got a hit as well. It loops into left field. Vlad Jr. stays at second. And it's going to be up to Brandon Drury now. And this is where we start to struggle from here on down. Drury batting .250 in the postseason. Full count. And Drury has popped it up. For a second then I got excited. But that'll end it. And we are 1 run down after the first. And we need Blake Snell now to do a job for us. He's up against Grandel, who's batting .105 in the postseason. 1-1's the count on the leadoff man. And he gets a piece of it into left field. Beattie is there. Should have a simple catch. He does, and that is 1 away. Snell now to face Diaz, who is batting .130 this postseason. 1-2 is the count. What can he do? Strikes him out. Excellent stuff. This is more like it. It's Aussie now, who is only batting .139 in the postseason. 1-2's the count on him. Can Snell get a quick innings? He can. All right. Much better. Much better from Blakey Snell. And it's going to be Rowdy Tellez to lead us off, batting .200 in the postseason. 0-2 is the count. And he sits him down on 3 pitches. It brings up Denny Jansen, only batting .100 in the postseason. Denny, don't make me regret picking your mate. 2-1's the count. Denny Jansen grounds at the second base. Run, Denny. And he can't get there. And it brings up the new man, Khalil Lee, into the lineup. Yet to have a hit from 2 at-bats in the postseason. 2-1's the count. Make me look inspired, Khalil. He's popped that up, and that'll do it. And we are 1 down after 2. Still early days, of course. We don't need to panic just yet. Kyle Tucker, who's 0-1. He comes in to face Blake Snell. 1-2's the count. And that is a strikeout, and you love to see it. Snell with his 5th strikeout of the game. Adam Eaton, who of course bunted himself on board like a little girl last time. This time, he slaps it into into left field. Like much more of a manly hit, that one, mate. Well done. It's a 1-out single for Eaton, who goes 2 for 2. Bregman, who's 1 for 1 as well. First pitch swing. He pops it up. Beattie should have a simple catch out there. And that is 2 away. Snell now to face Alvarez, who is a danger man. He's 0 for 1 today. Full count, 2 out. And Alvarez gets it into center field. And Eaton's going to go to third. And once again, we have runners at the corners. 2 out. And a massive at-bat as Jory Springer comes in. Now, he got the run in across the plate last time. 1-2's the count. Come on, Snell. Strikes him out this time. And the lead is only 1. A 6th strikeout through 3 innings for Snell. That's a little bit special. And it's Billy Hamilton to lead us off, batting .111 this postseason. 3 hits, 1 of them was a home run. First pitch swing, Hamilton gets it up the middle, and Billy Hamilton has got himself a leadoff single. Alright, and it's the best part of our order coming up now as well. Can Hamilton do something here? Bichette, who's 0 for 1, can he work him around? It's a loose pitch. Hamilton does go to second, and with a full count, Bo Bichette now with a chance to drive in a run. Wait for your pitch, Bo. He has done it. Bo Bichette forces it into centre field. Hamilton will surely know. He stays at third. Runners at the corners with no one out. William McQuaid now with a chance to drive in a run. He's 0 for 1 today. McQuaid rips it into right field. That is going to tie us up. Bichette will get to third. McQuaid with the RBI single. And it's going to be up to Vlad Jr. now to give us a lead. Still no one out. Runners at the corners for Vlad Jr., who is 1 for 1 today. 3-1 is the count. Vlad Jr., get out of here! Get out of here! It's a home run! Vlad Jr. over the right field fence, 370 feet, a 3-run home run. It's 4-1 to the Blue Jays, still with no one out, and Vlad Jr., he delivers. Excellent stuff. It's the end of the picture as well. It's going to bring up Forrest Whitley. ERA this postseason of 450. He's going to face Matt Beattie, who's 1 for 1 today. What can we do? Come on, Beattie. 1-1. No one out. No one on. Beattie gets it into left field. Oh, the bats. Have we woken up? Have we woken up? It's a single for Beattie. Drury now, who's 0 for 1. What can he do? 0-2's the count. And Drury gets a decent piece of it. Right field's going back, but it's going to stay in as the catch is made just near the track. And Beattie will stay at first, and that's 1 away. Rowdy Tellez now, who's 0 for 1. What can Rowdy do? 0-2's the count. Tellez forces it into right field. That's going to drop in, mate. Go to third. Go to second, I should say. for Beatty. It's a 1-out single for Tellez. And it's Denny Jansen now with runners at first and second with a chance to do something. Come on, Denny boy. Denny Jansen. It's down towards first base. Run, Denny. Run. He does. He gets there. Denny Jansen loads the bases with an infield hit. 1 out, and we can really put this game to bed. Khalil Lee. Come on, mate. Do something wonderful. 3-1's the count. Khalil Lee draws a walk. That draws in a run as well. 5-1 now. We've got 5 runs in this third innings. It's Lewis Hamilton. No, that was yesterday at the Formula One. It's Billy Hamilton. Led off the innings with a single. What can he do this time? Hamilton, he's got himself another base hit. That's going to skip to the fence. It brings home 1. It brings home 2. It doesn't bring home 3, but a 2 RBI double for Billy Hamilton. It is 7-1, and we've just been saving it up. It's another pitching change. And it's Bo Bichette coming into bat for the second time this innings. 1-2 he is today. Come on, Bo. 2-2's the count. Bo Bichette gets a decent piece of it. Is it deep enough to drive in a run? Khalil Lee tags up. He comes in and he scores. A sac fly from Bo Bichette. That makes it 8-1. And it's William McQuaid for the second time this innings looking to drive in a run. 2-1's the count. McQuaid down the first base line, and McQuaid is going to get a second RBI of the innings. This time it's a double. It's 9-1. And what were we worried about? What were we worried about? 9 runs in the third innings. And suddenly we can relax and might even be able to enjoy this. It's Vlad who, of course, hit the 3-run home run first time around this innings. What can he do the second time around? He's hit that really, really well as well. That's going to drive in another run. 4 RBIs this innings for Vlad Jr. as he stands up at second with an RBI double. It's 10-1. What is the record for runs in an innings in a postseason game? We've surely got to be getting close to it. And Matt Beatty now, who's 2 for 2 with a chance to drive in Vlad. Beatty, get out of here! It is another home run, and it is 12-1. Matt Beatty, 390 feet over right field. 12 runs from the Blue Jays in the third. This is absolutely spectacular. And it's another pitching change as Jury comes in to face Josh James. Jury 0 for 2 today. This is your chance, mate. 2 out, no one on. What can he do? 0-1's the count. Jury pops it up. And that'll do it for what has to be an historic third innings. There has surely never been 12 runs scored in a postseason innings before. Absolutely wonderful stuff from our Blue Jays. And Snell now to face Altuve, who's 0 for 1. And let's see, can we just declare our batting innings for the rest of the game? You just keep batting, Houston. You can have, we won't score anymore. You can keep going. Bet you can't get our score. 2-2 on Grandel. Grandel up the middle. That's going to be a 1-out single. And it's going to bring up Diaz, who is 0 for 1 today. 1-0's the count. Diaz, it should be a double play. Vlad over to McQuaid. McQuaid turns it. Wonderful stuff, boys. That'll do it. Fourth innings, the top of it is done. Let's go bat again, see if we can get double figures. It's Tellez, who is 1 for 2 today. 3-1's the count, and Tellez draws himself a walk. Denny Jansen, who is 1 for 2 now. What can Denny do? Can he get a little bit of form back into that bat of his before the World Series? He gets Tellez over to second, but he is thrown out at first. And it's going to be Khalil Lee, who, of course, drew in a run with a walk last time. This time around, Khalil Lee pops it up. And that'll be 2 away with Tellez still standing at second. Brings up Billy Hamilton, who is 2 for 2 today with 2 RBIs as well. A first pitch swing from Billy. And Billy Hamilton, run Billy, can he beat that out? I think he can. No, it must have been tight. And the fourth innings ends with no runs across the plate. Snell to continue to Aussie, who is 0 for 1. 0-1 is the count. That is a swinging bunt. Jansen's there. Jansen down to first, and that'll do it. 1 away. Snell to face Tucker, who's 0 for 2. 2-2's the count. And that is well hit into right field. Khalil Lee is there, but he cannot prevent it from being a double. A 1-out double for Tucker. And let's see what we can do here now. Adam Eaton, who is 2 for 2 today. Had a decent day at the plate, hasn't he? And he's had an even better day now because that is 12-3. Absolutely crushed. Adam Eaton is unloading on Snell today. 407 feet. It's 12-3. Still very, very comfortable, but just doesn't look as good as 12-1, does it? Bregman comes in. He's 1 for 2 today. 3-1 is the count. Come on, Snell. Snell walks him. And he's, not having his greatest day as Alvarez comes in now. 1-0's the count. Alvarez loops it into right field. And that is now 2 on with 1 out. Runners at first and second. Snell to continue now to Jerry Springer, who is 1 for 2 today. 0-2's the count. 1 out, 2 on, and Springer pops it up. Beatty should have a simple catch in left field, and the runners will retreat back to their respective bases. 2 away. Altuve now 0 for 2. He is today. First pitch swing. Altuve down towards third base. Vlad has it. Does he have a play? He does not. He does. He gets the out at second. Good play that by Vlad. 2 runs crossed for the Astros, but it's still 12-3, and it's Bichette to lead us off. He's 1 for 2 today. 1-0 is the count. Bo Bichette hits it well, and it is caught in center field, though. Straight to him, more or less. McQuaid, who is 2 for 3 today with 2 RBIs, a full count on him. McQuaid strikes out. Brings up Vlad Jr., who is absolutely having one today. 2-1. He's 3 for 3 with 4 RBIs, and make that 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs. That's all right, Vlad. You've already got us where we need to be. And that is a very quick 5th innings, unfortunately, for us. Snell to continue to Grandel, who is 1 for 2 today. 0-2's the count. Sit him down, Snell. He does. Excellent stuff. A 7th strikeout for Snell. He hasn't got a strikeout for a little while, but he's back on form there. Diaz is 0 for 2. Diaz is 0 for 3 as Beatty has a simple catch in left field. 2 away now for Arcia, who is 0 for 2. 1-0 is the count. And that is a ground ball to Vlad. Simple play over to Tellez. And that'll do it for the top of the 6th. We still have that 9-run lead. 12-3 as Beatty leads us off. He is 3 for 3 today. Hit a home run, of course, last time up. And this time up, he stands there and watches strike 3. Josh James has done a pretty decent job, hasn't he, for them? Jury, who is 0 for 3 today. 0-2 is the count. And Jury strikes out. Not having a good day as our designated hitter. Tellez comes in now. He is 1 for 2 today. 0-2's the count on Tellez as well. Tellez pops it way, way up. First base is there, and that'll do it for the 6th. We really have just done all our work in the 3rd, haven't we? Take the rest of the afternoon off, apparently. Tucker now, who is 1 for 3. He comes in to face Snell again. 0-1's the count, and Tucker pops it up. And again, Beatty's been very busy out there in left field today. But again, he swallows the catch, and that is 1 away. Adam Eaton, I'm sick of the sight of him. He's 3 for 3 with a home run. 1-0 is the count. And that should be caught out there by Billy Hamilton. He strolls across very, very casually. Sticks up the glove, makes the catch. 2 away. Brings up Bregman, who is 1 for 2 today. A full count, 2 out, no one on. And it's another strikeout for Snell. And we stretch with our 12-3 lead. It's been a wonderful, wonderful performance from us so far. And Denny Jansen to lead us off. He is 1 for 3 today. Full count. Come on, Denny. He draws the walk. And is this just a nice little confidence boost that we need now coming into this World Series? It's Daniel Norris to face Khalil Lee. Still hitless this postseason. 0-1 is the count. Jansen stands at first. Khalil Lee! Khalil Lee! He has a hit now! It's a home run! Khalil Lee with a 2-run home run, 398 feet. It's 14-3. And if there was any doubt we weren't in the World Series, that is surely gone now. We are 11 runs in front. And it's Billy Hamilton, who is 2 for 3 today, to continue things for us here. Billy Hamilton rips it into left field, and it goes over left field. I'm not surprised. He never gets any distance on his shots at all. But Billy Hamilton is having a day out. He has a double. He goes 3 for 4. And it's Bo Bichette now, who is 1 for 3. You've been hit by Billy Hamilton, mate. Have a look at yourself. He pops that up. Can Hamilton get himself to third? He is going to try for it, and he's going to get there. 1 out. Billy Hamilton goes over to third. And it's McQuaid, who is 2 for 4 today. 0-1's the count. McQuaid, ground ball there to second base. It is going to score Billy Hamilton, though. It's another RBI for McQuaid. It's 15-3, and it's Vlad Jr., who is 3 for 4 today. 2 out, no one on, loaded. Full count. Anyway, 2 out, empty bases. He's on base now, he walked, and it's Matt Beatty. What can he do? BT hits it. No, popped up, and that'll do it for the seventh. But that is 15-3 as 3 runs come across. Khalil Lee with the home run. You love to see that. And it is Anthony Kay coming on now to pitch for us. He's going to face Alvarez, who is 2 for 3 today. Haven't seen much of Kay this postseason, but let's see if he can do a job for us here. That's been popped up. Simple catch out there for Khalil Lee. And that's a nice way to start the 8th, boys. Nice way to do it. George Springer comes in. He's 1 for 3. 2-2's the count. No one on. And that is 2 away as Kay notches himself up a strikeout. It brings up Altuve, who's 0 for 3 now. 0-2's the count on Altuve, and he has popped that up. Beatty with yet another catch. He must be getting towards 6 or 7 catches out there now. And that'll do it for the top of the 8th. And we go to bat for hopefully what better be the final time this ALCS. It is Drury who is hitless so far today. 1-2's the count, and Drury strikes out. That was way, way outside, surely. And the big question from this game, I think, is do we persist with Drury as the designated hitter, or do we maybe look to bring Grishuk back in as Tellez strikes out as well? Denny Jansen now, what can he do? 1 for 3 today. He's got himself a walk in there as well. Make that 2 walks. And there's just some signs of life for Denny Jansen in this game, isn't there? Khalil Lee, who hit the home run, 2-run home run last time up. This time, loose pitch gets away from the catcher. Jansen goes to second, and Khalil Lee with a chance here with 2 out and the runner at second to drive in a 4th run of the game. Khalil Lee, no, he strikes out, and that'll do it for the 8th. It's 15-3. I don't think we're going to need Hendricks to close this one out. It's going to be Kay to face Grandel, who's 1 for 3. A first pitch swing. That is going to get up the middle, and it's going to be a leadoff single for the Astros. It's going to be Nova coming in now to pinch hit. He's batting .333 in the postseason, and that'll be a little bit less now. Can we turn a double from that? No, we just get the lead runner, but that is nonetheless the lead runner, and a double play now will send us to the World Series. There's a runner at first. There's 1 out. Arcia to the plate, who's 0 for 3. First pitch swing. Arcia make that 15-5 as Kay gives up a rather large home run over the right field fence. I'll tell you what, the fans in right field have had a good day, haven't they? 428 feet. 15-5 it is now. Surely there is no comeback on here. I will be absolutely raging if there is. And it's Kyle Tucker to face Kay now. 1 for 4 he is today. 2-2's the count. Sitting down, Anthony. He does. 2 away. They're down to their final out. We are 1 out away from going back to the World Series to face the Dodgers this time. It's Eaton, who is 3 for 4 today. First pitch swing. It's popped up. It's Khalil Lee. And boys, we are going to the World Series for a 2nd year. We're American League champions. Excellent stuff, Blue Jays. What a game. So there we go. We were just keeping it exciting. Who wants to win? Who wants to sweep an ALCS? We eventually get there in Game 7, and we get there in style. And we're going to be facing the LA Dodgers in the World Series. Can we get that title at the second time of asking? The Dodgers this regular season were 96-66. So they were a good team. They were the 2nd best team, but we were the best team. So we will be hosting. We will have home team advantage in the World Series. And that's what we'll be back for. We show every game of the World Series, of course, because it's that a little bit extra special. So we'll be back on Wednesday or next episode if you're watching, not watching live, for Game 1 of the World Series. Now, we're going to have a little bit of an interesting situation regarding our pitching. We're probably going to have to start off with Fleming in Game 1. And then hope that maybe Pearson's ready to go Game 2, Snell Game 3. I'll have to have a play around with this. But, yeah, we're going to really having to go to Game 7 there. It's not ideal in terms of our pitching rotation. But we'll see what we can do. And we want to take it off bullpen and relief now as well. That's it, guys. I'll see you next time. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you next time for the World Series Game 1. Take care.